Grand Rising, beautiful queens and kings. How are you doing this morning? I am doing well. This is Patty from Patty's Southern Kitchen and more. Thank you so much for walking with me. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm back out here on this walking trail trying to get these. I'm grateful. Thank the Lord for a new day. This is a day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice. And I don't know what's wrong with this internet, keeps cutting off, but anyway, it's a beautiful day. As you can see, the sun is shining brightly and 66 degrees right now. Expected to go up to 86 today. Good morning, I'm biased. How are you doing? How are you doing? Happy to see you. It is a beautiful day in my neighborhood this morning. The sun is shining, 66 degrees. I'm loving it. I've got my windbreaker tied around me, but short sleeves on, don't even need it. It is such a beautiful day. As you can see, the sun looks good, bright and shining. I had to get out here in this beautiful weather. I was trying to do it at 5 in the evening, but yesterday, y'all, it was 83 degrees. I cannot walk in 83-degree weather with the sun shining and not any wind blowing. Thank you so much for coming in, Joshua. Y'all, I'm out here trying to get these steps in while it's a beautiful day. So pretty, so relaxing. As you can see, how the sun is shining. Hi, Vibes with Kara. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for speaking to each other. Somebody got that music going this morning. Somebody is happy. Rob D, how are you doing? Rob, it's 66 degrees down here this morning. What is it in your area? It may not be as warm in the northern part of the state. Happy to see all of you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Rob, do you have a new channel? This must be a new channel, Rob, because I know you have been a mod. Oh, 68 there, that's nice and pretty too. Nice and warm. 66 here, but expected to go to 86. 40 degrees. I don't guess that's bad for your area, Joshua. I know it could be much colder up there. 76. 76 up there in your corner, Odom. Thanks, Joshua, for the thumbs up and the share. Thank you all for being here, walking with me. I think I do better walking in the mornings. I think by evening I'd be winding down. I've always been a morning person, I guess because I am used to getting up early, going to work. Unless I have a sleepless night or something, insomnia or something like that, I usually will rise pretty early. I don't always, but sometimes I guess the older you get, like my friends are telling me, they're not sleeping as long. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I wake up early but go back to sleep. Then I'm late getting up, doing what I need to do. Hi, Design with Emma. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Welcome in, everybody. Try not to miss anybody. Okay, Rob. Yeah. Sometimes I will nap during the day. When I don't sleep too long at night, I will nap during the day. What? Rain? I haven't heard of any rain in our forecast so far. We expected to get up to 86 degrees today. So I know I probably won't be walking at 5 today because it's too hot for me. I don't like walking in that 80, 90 degree weather with no wind. I can't stand the heat. Some people might say, well, you were born and raised in the South, born in the month of August. Look like you would love the heat. No, I don't. Never have liked the heat, the sun, the hot, hot weather. As much as I love going to Florida, I don't think I could live in that heat. I like the beaches, but I do not like that heat, that hot, hot. Good morning, how are you? Good morning, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Valerie Humphrey, how are you doing? Happy to see you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, thank you. Let you see the beautiful blue sky. Tim, welcome in, Tim. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Just showing you some nature out here as I walk for my health to get these steps in. It was touch and go for a minute because the temp had changed drastically to the 20s and 30s, and I had to not walk a couple of days because of that. But this is my type of weather to walk in. Actually, 50s and 60s degrees. This is my type of weather. You see that sun and how bright it is? Hi, Wow Info. How are you doing? Thank you, Tim, for the reminders. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your support and being here. It's real bright and pretty. A little breeze, which I love, love. Welcome in, Tamika. Thanks for being here. I see somebody speaking to you. Good morning. How are you all doing? The birds are chirping. They're happy, singing. You can tell spring is here. But some of these days don't feel too springy. Jazz Fame, welcome in. How are you doing, sweetheart? Well, I thank you for that, Joshua. You remember that day when you screamed at me, Joshua, about being moderator? And I really didn't know you that well. You hadn't been in my lives for that much, and you yelled at me, and I called you on the carpet about it. But I appreciate your support. Not saying that you won't ever be a moderator, but I thank you for your awesome support. Thank you for the gifts that God has given you with your artwork. It is beautiful. Hi, Wanda. How are you doing? I'm back on it, Wanda. The weather is changed for some days. The only way I won't come out in the morning is if it's bitter cold. Can't take it. I got to be somewhere in the middle. Miss Queen New, how are you doing? I see Joshua is speaking to you. I'm soaking up this vitamin D. I really, really, really am loving it. Hello, Heather. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Glad to see all of you. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks all of my patty cake crew. You all are my patty cake crew, and I welcome you. Hi, Sippy. Gwen, how are you doing? Happy to see you again this morning. We're gonna go down this street a little bit. We don't come this way too much. So I like to take a different route. Good morning, Nikki. How are you? Thank you for being here. Georgia girl, happy to see you. Happy Friday. Thank you so much, Nikki, for dropping links. I appreciate you oh so much. And if your links don't get dropped, have no fear. I'm going to link everybody on the community tab. I still have to do yesterday's. I'm going to try and get yesterday's and today's done by this evening. Got a doctor's appointment. Okay, well, I hope everything goes well, Tim, with your doctor's appointment. Thank you so much for coming in, spending the time that you spent with us walking. I appreciate you, Tim. Have a good doctor's visit. Cooks with Love, how are you doing? Happy to see you. If I ever miss linking your channels after you have walked with me, just let me know, because I try and link the channels for everyone who's out here live walking with me to show my appreciation that you have spent time out here with me. It means a lot to have you walk with me while I'm out here. I try and keep up with the comments as best I can while I'm walking. Try to show you nature. I'm not going to say for sure. I may be able to get, if I can get Tyler to walk with me tomorrow morning. I don't know the time. I know he's not going to want to get up as early as I do, but hopefully I can get him up between 9 and 10ish. But as soon as I find out, I will post that and do an upcoming notice that I will be out here, because I missed some days this week because of weather. So I will see if I can walk tomorrow. And if I can, if Tyler will come with me, if he doesn't have anything planned for tomorrow, then I will go to a different area and let you see some other different sights as we walk. Yes, the weather has been up and down, up and down. Uh, God's weather, but I'm telling you, up and down, up and down. Don't know one day from one day to the next. Y'all may want to visit some of these channels. I'm not telling you who to become family members with, but I am asking if you would visit everybody's channel and see how you like at least some of the content. We're not going to like everything, but it may be something that you like enough to become a family member. And when you do, please watch a video, watch a few shorts so that the joining will stick. Please and thank you. And what I do for the non-content creators, I become family with them because one day they may decide to become a creator and they will already have some family members in place. And that will be good because they have been so loyal to supporting us, those of us who have content. That's just a suggestion. That's what I do. If you come and you support me, you may not have content, but I am going to join your family as well because it was a time when I wasn't really a creator, but I was watching others' lives. So that's why I say. And I probably wouldn't be a creator had it not been for Tyler, my grandson. He encouraged me. Yes, yes, it's been doing the most, Rob. God's weather is all I can say. He starts it and he stops it. And there's nothing we can do about it but just deal with it. Yes, Nikki, that's what I do. Yes, that's what I always say. Someone may decide to become a content creator later, and then it will only be fair for us to support them the way they have been supporting us, and they have not even had content, so they're not doing it just for us to give them family members. They're doing it out of the goodness of their hearts because they like our content and they support us. We have some strong content, supporters, shall I say. And Wanda, I made it to the pond. Thank you, Emma, for coming in and spending the time that you have spent with us. I really, really appreciate it. As I say, if you can't spend but 5 minutes, I appreciate it, but you spent way, way more than 5 minutes. I appreciate you. Handle your business. hmm Thank you, Nikki, for dropping links. Yes, I'm happy for the rain too. Good morning. How are you this morning? That's good. I'm doing well, just walking, and now I'm taking a break. It's a beautiful day. You too. Yes, we need the rain for our plants. I'm trying to move with the weather and see what it's going to do because I planted the strawberry plant and I noticed yesterday. The plant is not thriving. So it got so cold after I planted it. I mean, it got down in the 20s, and I had some plastic, had it under the chair with plastic, but it seems as though it's not doing too well. But I won't say it's completely gone just yet. Yeah, this pond is so relaxing, so calming, peaceful. I love it. Good morning, Charming Tracy. Robin, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. There are some friendly people that be out here walking and whatever. They outweigh the ones that you speak to and they don't speak back. But I don't worry about that. Stephanie, how are you doing? Thank you for listening. I know you're at work, honey, but thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. Yes, it be a few rude ones like that. They look at you like you're from outer space, and as if to say, "Why are you greeting me?" Oh boy, keep it moving. It costs nothing to say you're right, Nikki. And I heard you talking about this once on your broadcast. You and Stacy. It doesn't cost anything to be kind, to be nice, to be cordial. Even when people are not kind to you, you don't have to be in their space, but you can be cordial. You know, they don't have to be your bosom buddy, but you can be kind and cordial. I have learned in life with the friendships, and I heard Sippy Lounge. Let me see. Gwen as Sippy. I just had a brain freeze. Sippy Inn Lounge. I heard her speaking on friendships yesterday, I think it was. And we had a good discussion on that. And I've learned over my seasoned years about friendships. It is said some people are in your life for a reason, some people are there for a season, and some are there for a lifetime. And that is just the way it is. So when someone is no longer in my life for whatever reason, I don't worry about that because what will be, will be. And, it is what it is. So sometimes your spirit may not jive with their spirit or may not connect with their spirit or whatever, you know. But I pay attention to what Maya Angelou said when she said, when people show you who they are, believe them, believe them. And sometimes we try to ignore things, but if it keeps coming up in your face, pay attention to it. That's all I'm saying. Because a real true friend will be there. You may have disagreements. You may not always agree because we're all different people. We're all wonderfully and uniquely made. We're not going to all think alike, even twins. I learned in biology, no two people think alike, not even twins. So that's right. You right. Believe it, baby. You so true. You are so true, Nikki. And I know you're not as old as I am, but I know you have seen it in your life, in your years of living. But you don't worry about that. Yes, Miss Queen knew. It is so true. Yes, it is. You walk fast. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Believe it. And y'all, just don't think it's just in the physical realm that we live in that people are fickle. It's on YouTube, Facebook, all these social media outlets because guess what? These are the same people that everybody knows or somebody knows in the physical realm. They're the same people, no different. Hmm. My screen, I don't know, my screen looks like, can you all see that water? My screen looks dark. I'm trying to, and I know it's not that my battery is going out. Maybe it's just the glare of the sun from where I'm sitting that I'm not seeing the screen as well. Yeah, it is calm, peaceful. Count your blessings today, yes. Count your blessings. And as the song says, name them one by one. We are blessed because we woke up this morning. We're able to have the activity of limbs and mind and to see the enjoyment, have peace and enjoyment, and to see the creation, the beautiful creation out here. Yes, that's a blessing right there. Okay. I hope you all can see because the screen is looking dark and I haven't hit anything. I'm trying to see. Superior King, welcome in. David, I see Nikki speaking to David. Hi, David. How are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you all can see what I'm trying to show you out here. Are you all able to see? Because my screen is looking dim to me. See how bright and pretty it is out here? I hear the garbage collectors coming. I don't know if they have been on my street or not. We're going to walk back this way a little bit. I can barely see the comments, but anybody I've missed, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Hi. I can see better under these trees. I guess it's just so bright out here. Sun is blinding. Ooh. Oh, I was in the sun. That's why I couldn't see. Thank you, Superior, for your reminders. Thank you, Nikki. I try to be, when I worked with a lot of young people, and some I supervised at one time, but not the whole time that I worked. And those young people, a lot of them were young college students, high school students, because when my daughter was in high school, she had a job working in the department where I worked. And those young people used to confide in me, and a lot of the other colleagues couldn't understand why they would hang around my desk. But I guess they felt comfortable. I loved them. They were very fond of me and very respectful. I remember one young man that used to come to me and talk all the time. His grandfather passed away, and he lives right near Mobile, which he lived about 3 hours away from me. My daughter and I went to his grandfather's funeral service. He was in tears when he saw me. He couldn't believe that I had traveled to support him. I didn't tell him, and I did. I like to show people that I care about them, not to my own horn, but as I said, the young people would come to me and talk to me, and nobody could understand. But the reason they talked to me, they learned that I was trustworthy, that they could have confidence in me not telling what they would discuss with me. And that's one thing I believe in, is being confident. You know, letting people have confidence in you, not discussing what they tell you if they tell you in confidence. I don't care if we're no longer friends anymore. I'm not going to tell or share what you told me in confidence. I mean, that's what we we have to do. Just be people of character that somebody can confide in, because you don't know what a person is going through. And if they choose to share a little bit of themselves to you, don't lose that confidence. I would have people ask me, why so and so always be coming on the mezzanine to your desk talking to you? What y'all talking about? Well, it's none of your business. And they have talked to me about girlfriend issues, babies, husband issues, wife issues. And I would keep it right between us. And I know one time this lady, um, I had known her from years ago. But when I saw her after so many years, she acted like she didn't know me. And so we met again years down the road. Now, she didn't know me several years prior, but then she called me and asked me could she borrow $200. This is the woman that didn't know me. She said, please don't tell my daughter. I said, oh no, if you never tell your daughter, it will never get told. To this day, I never told her daughter. However, I didn't loan her the money either, but I never discussed that with her daughter because that was between us. And that's what we have to be, people of confidence, having confidence in what people discuss with you, you know. And that is what I believe in. To my elders and still do, yes. Yes. When I was younger, growing up, I always hung around elders because many of them are so wise and they can teach you a lot. So, yes, I've always been taught to respect them, and I have. And, I just trust what they try to teach. Of course, when you're young, you don't listen to everything. Nobody does. You be hard-headed and go your own way in many things, in many ways, but you learn over time. You learn. That's why I don't put down the young people and the things they do wrong. I can't stand to hear people putting down other people's children or in any way. I don't care what it is. If there's anything I cannot stand, putting down other people, making fun of people, mistreating people with disabilities, and all of that, because these people are human. God created them just as He created us. And because a person has a disability doesn't mean that person is not smart. So I know many people with disabilities, smart as a whip. There was a young guy who worked with me. He had autism, high functioning, finished college, got a job with the government just as I did, as I was, or as we all worked there. And he was very bright. But a lot of these people are intelligent, they're bright, and I don't care if they're not bright. They're still everybody's somebody. That's why I support my garbage collectors. They are somebody. They are somebody. And I know you all have heard me say it. I don't believe looking down my nose at anyone. I don't. Y'all know when I graduated college, I waited a while and then I started grad school in counseling because of the love that I had for people, and I always wanted to help people. However, I didn't finish that uh, curriculum. I took classes, but I didn't finish. And but on the side, I've given advice and helped many young people, like I said, and some people that were not so young, encouragement. I got a friend, and she was so fearful of driving back in the day. She was so nervous. She bought a car, and she wasn't driving it. And I told her, I said, look, you come to work. She's my friend, and we work together. I said, you leave home early before the traffic is heavy and take your time and drive to work. Take your time because as there were not so much traffic, she, could function better until she got used to it. She took my advice. She did it and she succeeded. And she even thanks me to this day. She's probably 5 or 6 years younger than me, but she thanks me to this day. And she tells me, you have helped me in so many ways. You have encouraged me in so many things. Even one time when she was doing a job and she was doing the work, she was putting in the work. She didn't have a degree. She went to college, but she didn't finish. But she was doing the job. And they kept passing over her. I said, look, they promised that they're going to do something for you. I said, don't let it slide. Every week, you go in there to that supervisor and remind her of what they said they were going to do. She wanted to give up. She said, I'm going to just stop worrying about it. I ain't going to worry about it. I'm tired of going. I said, no, you can't stop. You can't give up. Continue. Make her tired of you asking. That's what you do. If anybody's tired, make her tired because they know you are doing this work. She's a very smart woman, catches on easily, can operate the computer, input records into the data system. She was doing all of that. She was doing a better job of it than some of them that had college degrees. They used to have to come to her and ask questions about inputting records into the database. I said, it's not fair to you. You make her tired. Don't you get tired. You make her tired. Every week, I said, did you go in and talk to her? Not yet. I said, what you waiting on? Go on in her office. Talk to her. She kept doing it every week. I had to tell her to push her. But she kept doing it. And guess what? I guess she got tired of her coming in there. And she got that promotion. She got that promotion. They took all the work she was doing and did a desk audit. And she got that promotion. She had all the experience. If you don't have experience, I don't care if you're fresh out of college, you don't have experience, you don't know the job, you have to be trained. So you got over 20 years of experience, you doing all of this, you training college grads when they come in as new employees, how to input these records and how to read these particular records. And then they don't want to give you that little bit of a promotion. It wasn't that great, but it was more than what she was getting. I said, no, don't let them get away with that. She took my advice and she succeeded. She retired. I retired. She retired once and went back to work before I did. Then I retired. I left her there and she retired again, but she went back as a part-time worker. They asked me to come back, but I didn't want to. I had put in my years. If I was going to do anything, it would be something different. So I didn't feel it going back to that same department. So I really wasn't interested. I don't know how I got into all of this. Mountain of Inspiration, welcome in. Always, let me see, who is this? Always awesome, Angela. How are you doing? Welcome in. That's right, always awesome. Don't get weary in well doing. Yes, you are right. Don't get, because if you do, you will faint. That's right. And you have to push through these things in life, these obstacles, these challenges. We all face them, but we have to push. I've had to speak up for myself, you know, but for me, giving up is never an option. It's just not in my DNA. I will push until the end. So that's what we have to do. We have to fight the good fight of faith and don't get weary in well doing. You're absolutely correct. Whew, y'all, it's getting a little warm out here, but it's still in the 60s. No, you're not tardy. I bring it every day. Anytime you come in, if you come in the last 5 minutes, you are not tardy at all because you didn't have to come in at all. Thank you, Mountain of Inspiration. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I believe it might be rising a little higher than 63, the way it's feeling out here. Garden State Gardener, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Take care. I missed you early on in the chat. I was not seeing it because the sun was so bright. But yeah, sometimes I'm led to do those little talks and share those little testimonies, little stories that I have. I have many stories. Somebody helped me along the way. God always has somebody in place to help us all. We just have to be willing to take advantage of it. Not easy following a chat while walking. Yes, that's true. So true. I thank you all for being here. Okay, Angela, awesome. Always awesome. Angela, is she coming on? Oh, will you be interviewing her? Will you and Stacy be interviewing her this weekend, tomorrow? Let me know. I do come in and watch the replays, but I like to be in on the live, especially that one. That's one of the ones I love being in on. It's so much fun and laughter and information. But anyway, I'll check and see if you all have a flyer out there, or check your community tab, Nikki and Stacy's, to see. But anyway, I know you will be interviewing somebody. I believe you will be interviewing somebody tomorrow at 7. And I think that will be 6 my time. I always have to keep in mind that I am behind. Oh, the chat. Okay. Oh, it's off on Saturday. Okay. All right. So I'm assuming that she will be on her channel, Always Awesome Angela. I don't remember seeing her, but I will check her out and I will be linking everyone to the channel. Trying to see. Yes, it's not. Giving up is not Mountain of Inspiration. I'm going to have to come to your house as well. trying to see. Growing what I eat. Good morning. I didn't see you. Thank you for being here. I hope you're still here. Growing what I eat. Thank you so much for coming in, all of you, Superior King, each and every one of you. Yes, garden, state gardener. People tear other people down. Yes, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. Let me see what old David with crops say. Because David is always saying something funny. I was just going back in the chat, y'all. David Corey with crop is a mess. Valerie Humphrey, so happy to see you and everyone. I think I've named all of you. I may have named some of you twice. Yes, it is beautiful to walk. I may walk. Yes, it is quiet neighborhood, Josh. I may walk tomorrow, as I said, but I don't know yet. If I do, I'm going to try and walk in another different place and let you see some different things. Tomorrow is not one of my regular scheduled days to walk, but I may do it anyway just to let you guys see something different. But I will post on my community tab if I am going to walk tomorrow. It will be probably morning, mid morning. It's been a pleasure talking to all of you this morning. I really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed all of you, and thank you so much, Nikki, for dropping links. And thanks to all of you. Oh, Annabelle, I missed Annabelle. How are you doing, Annabelle? You see, my screen was looking black because it was in the sun and I couldn't see when I was near the pond. And I was saying, and I missed some of you. Never want to overlook anyone. Thank you so much for being here, Annabelle. Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. And thank you so much, Nikki, for dropping those links. And I will be linking all channels on my community tab. Give you another look of the sun and how bright it is. It's just an awesome day out here. Beautiful blue skies. You can see up there how pretty it is. It's a wonderful day. Just a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Rob, you're still here? I'm going to check to see when you and Tanya are doing your Dasher tour, if you're still here. Peace and blessings to you. I bring it every day. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. And I'm getting ready to end. I hope I've spoken to everyone. If I haven't, it was because I didn't see you. Kind of hard to see everyone when you're walking. When Tyler walks with me, sometimes he will man the uh, the chat. When my daughter was walking, she would do it, but she can't walk right now. She has a 2-week-old baby, so she won't be walking for a while. Everyone have a great weekend, a great day today. Be safe out there. Watch your surroundings. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Stay woke. And with this said, may the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. And may the Lord makes his face to shine upon each and every one of you. Just I will see you guys